You're going to re-energize your body, re-innovate, yeah, I think I'm having a problem with my speech. Reinvigorate your mind and your vocabulary and reconnect with your soul. Take a nice deep breath. Say good morning to Beauregard. Oh, he sees the camera and he's like right on it. Just has to sit to do his little entrance. So take a deep breath. Be present. So glad you joined me. If it's morning, evening, whatever it is for you, we're back in the studio because we have rain and chilly weather here in the Pacific Northwest. And hope we'll be back outside tomorrow. I just want you to feel your body. Just get present. Feel your feet. Kind of put some energy into your toes and the balls of your feet. And then just kind of feel that energy bring it all the way up through your body. And have some oxygen with that. Exhaling it out. And just be present with your human. Thank your human for being here, for giving yourself this gift of 45 minutes. And I want you to have just a moment. Close your eyes if you want to set your intention for this 45 minutes. My intention is to communicate love, health, and good energy among this collective community. And now we're going to just rotate the shoulders. We're going to start with a little, I call it energy zesting. And what that does is that reconnects our energies, turns on our systems, and we're going to take our energy and we're going to just take it across the body, across the meridians. Happy Father's Day to any of you fathers out there, wherever it is. Here in the United States, we are celebrating Father's Day today. And now we're going to take it down our arm. 1, 2, and double here. Then 1, 2, and double. 1, 2, and double. I want you to feel the energy coming out the fingertips. Yes, now take it right across your body. You're going to feel your hip flexors. You're going to engage that core, but it's across. And remember, taking a nice deep breath, keeping that oxygen flowing as you're getting your energy. And it's like taking it, shaking it all up, getting it all activated together, making it turn on. Get your systems going, your blood flowing, oxygen rolling. Now we're going to do a little bit of tapping. So right here, just open it up. There's no right or wrong way to tap. Just want to let you know that. Yes. To the collarbone. So if you didn't catch it last week, go back and watch the replay of the park last week. It was so beautiful. So beautiful to be underneath the trees and on the river. And right here, the sternum. This is going to activate the white blood cells, get them moving around. Yeah. Particularly if you're feeling funky or anything, good place to tap right here for that. And right here underneath, right on that top rib, just gently. Yeah. And you're breathing. Taking a deep breath, your arms are going to come up, top of your head, right where that energy pops out the top of your head when you're breathing. Kind of connecting to the energy in the universe. Remember, we are all energy, we are all connected, and we are always changing. Oh, that's kind of hard to wrap our arms around, isn't it? Okay, right between your eyes. In your heart. Well, our gardens are filled with beautiful flowers and roses. Thumb into the belly button. Yes. Now push right down and feel that power. That's where all your power, your sacral chakra. Deep breath. We're going to bend over. We're going to pull our energy up. And we're going to swoosh it down and pull it up from the earth and swoosh it down. And give me one more. Pull up and a big swoosh. Now you want to zip it up. Lock that energy exercise like right there. Go. Now you got to shimmy. Do the shimmy. Activate it all. Having fun. If you can't jump up and down, you can still shimmy. You know, if you put a little dance in your day before you go out the door, everything looks a little brighter, and I think the world is like ready for you because your energy's going. So that's a gift to you. That's energy zesting. So good to do first thing in the morning or as your morning practice. Maybe not the very first thing, but as your morning practice. In the afternoon, if you need a little lift, if you're in one of those little slumps, just as your day is progressing. Also a really good thing to do if you've got a meeting or a negotiation or something coming up. Get yourself all in that really good centered space. So let's start. We're going to start on the top, releasing our neck. And my word for the week is beauty. I read a beautiful passage in a book this morning, but I had the most lovely experience. It's one of my birthday gifts. I love it. I love an adventure rather than a tangible gift. And so I went with some friends to the Japanese garden here. And the day was beautiful. The gardens are always beautiful no matter what time of year. And Mount Hood was majestic. And it just made me pause and appreciate all of the beauty. And the more that we appreciate the beauty, we bring that not only from a visual state, but to a physical state. You know, we bring it into our heart and our beings, and it stays with us. You know, whether it's a piece of music or whether it's literature or art, flowers, you know, nature. It's such a beautiful thing. Oh, how is that neck this morning? A little crunchy? Okay, bring your arms up. Clasp your hands behind your head. And then I want you to take a deep breath. As you tilt your head forward, bring your elbows towards one another. Opening it all the way. Upper back, shoulder blades. And this is a really good time to also activate your legs. Feel those leg muscles activating. Pulling your core, you know, activate that core nice and tight. Yes. Breathe into it. Just breathe it, breathe it. Drop it as far as it'll go. And remember, where we put our attention, our energy flows where our attention goes. It's true physically as well as with words, spoken or unspoken. Yes. Open it up. Take a deep breath, and now take your arms straight up, interlacing your fingers, and extend it back just slightly as you push to the sky. Feeling that activation. Right there, feeling that core. Okay, I want you to take your arms down. Take your hands in back and go ahead and slide down, opening up. Now, I've mentioned before, I'm just going to remind you, don't think about pushing your shoulders down. Think about, I'll show you. What you want to do is you want to bring your shoulder blades in together and then slide them down. See what that does for your posture? So get your shoulders where you want them. It gets your body aligned, opens up your airway for good oxygen consumption, all the good things. Just that one simple thing about squeezing your shoulder blades towards one another and then pushing them down ever so slightly. But such a difference it makes in your human. And you're breathing with that. So I'm planning a challenge, a hip mobility challenge. So you will see more about that. I'm going to put some, be 10-minute segments for hip mobility. I'm finding many clients want to work on their hip mobility, so I want to work with you. It's not going to start this week, but look for it. Look for hip mobility, and it will be a challenge. It will be a 5-day challenge to get your hips open, take away your hip joint pain, your lower back, and really focusing on that area. So it'll be 10 to 15 minute segments, and it will all be about opening your hips, your pelvic floor, that whole region, right? I call it the whole beautiful booty plus, right? All around there. Now you're going to take your hands and you want to slide them up, right there, into reverse prayer. Once again, think about your shoulder blades coming together and sliding down, which puts our shoulders in the perfect place. I hope you had a beautiful week. I'm sure your upcoming week will be filled with wonders, amazing adventures. I still have one more birthday party that I know of coming up, so I think I've extended my birthday brilliantly this year. Thank you all for the blessings and the adventures, and it's been very good fun. Keep breathing. Can you feel that oxygen just filling up your human? So I think it would be a really good idea, beyond being curious, is as you're seeing beauty this week, really seeing beauty in all things, journal it, write it down, make it a part of your world. Surround yourself with that which brings you beauty. I think that's a beautiful way to walk through our lives. And without much ado, we still need to do our favorite top to bottom. So you're going to go one up, one down, and you're going to connect in the middle. It was really fun at the park to see how people were doing. A number of the people in the park said that they had not been stretching every week with us. And once we were back in the park, they realized the range of motion. Yes, when we don't stretch, we lose our range of motion, we lose our flexibility, we decrease our balance. And overall, that's not a positive thing for our human, because flexibility and balance in your mind and your body are the two things that are going to make this journey worthwhile. I always say if you don't have your health, the rest is a challenge. I know I had a little fascia incident on it's been my left foot a couple of times. Interesting thing. That kind of represents moving forward. So I always look at those things. Anyway, I do a lot of physical work. That's the work I do. I teach classes. I stretch people physically and mentally. I do a lot of walking. So I'm on my feet a lot, and I really had to work with the red light. I do a lot of red light treatment. Switch side, infrared. Yes, wonderful for your cells and body. You want any information about it, feel free to DM me, leave me a message, and I will contact you about the benefits of infrared light. So I did a lot of work on that, did some fascia release, and I had to just kind of sit down and be with it and say, okay, so asking my body what it was telling me. And one of the things I have found in the work I've been doing, particularly in the last 4 or 5 years, is to pay attention to the little things before they become big things. You're human. Your body will tell you, will give you signals. Maybe it's feeling stiff. Maybe it's not getting enough water. Maybe it's not getting enough protein. Maybe it's not sleeping enough. Maybe you're irritated with somebody and you haven't dealt with that at any level. But your human will tell you if you listen. So apparently this week I got to listen to my left ankle. Yeah, it was chatting pretty loudly. Okay, take him out. Just shake him. Can you let him fall down? And rotate those shoulders. Oh, that feels so good. So do listen to your human and pay attention to the little things. Like if you stub your toe, let's bring him forward. Or you trip on a stair, or just little things like that. Be aware of the little things. They're little signals in your life. Palms are down. We're going to rotate around our spine. Oh, that feels so good. So lovely. And you want to take your palms around your body and feel the energy in your fingertips. Yeah. Take your right arm and just rotate it back as far as you can, looking at your hand. And then bring it down. Taking your left all the way back, opening it up, opening up that shoulder, feeling your pecs, keeping your core engaged, and bring it down. Right again, all the way as far back as you can, full range of motion, open, open, open. Bring it down. And the next one. And bring it down. Go ahead and open up to a nice wide second. And here we go, here we go. How far can you get down there? Ah, yes, here we are. And I want you to just go ahead and feel it, open it up, releasing that low back, sitting into it, feeling your pelvic floor. Also, you're feeling your feet, right? You can feel the energy. You want to kind of put your weight to the outside of your feet and then just feel into them, but you're really opening up, releasing your low back, the pelvic floor, the hips. How's that feeling? Delightful? I think that was the word I just heard from someone. Now I want you to go ahead and extend through your legs, hands to the floor if you can get there. If not, leave them on your thighs. And you're going to go ahead and feel those hamstrings. Oh yeah. Drop your head down. Release that back. And as you straighten your legs, hamstrings are going to engage even further. And like I said, you can be here, not a problem. All right, let's go back, sit into it. How's that feel? Well, how about a little bit further on? How far can you go? Open up that chest. Beautiful. Feel your feet. We can all sing together now. No, I won't do that to you. I always joke I could be the backup dancer, but I can't be the lead singer. Yes. Push through your feet, feel it. Straighten those legs. Yes, extend. Drop your head down, feeling those hamstrings. Release it. Open up. Gosh darn it. Work you hamstrings. So I want you to take your feet a little further out. And then I want you to go ahead and lean back. Ooh, feel into the inner thigh. Your knees over your toe here. And you're feeling that stretch right there. So you're really working your right quad and your left abductor. I know that's a lot of words for this morning. For any morning. Switch sides, so you're going to put your right toe forward and your left toes up. And really lean into it. Feel it working. Actually, you're getting a little bit of adductor on both sides. If you're shifting it, you really want to shift it towards the left, so you're getting it all the way down the right leg. I'm going to shift it, and you want to lean back, and you'll feel it engage even further. Okay. I'm going to have us round it up slowly. You might get your feet together a little bit more. And I want you to just take a deep breath. Another one. And as we do, let's exhale. Let's bring ourselves up ever so gracefully. So we're going to go ahead and take it down to the floor. Right here. Beautiful. And I want you to take a nice diamond. Once again, we're going to open the hips here, right? And just tilt with a flat back. Just allow that gravity to open and relax. Doesn't that feel good? You feel your low back opening up too? All the way from the center of your low back and around your booty and into your hips. And then you'll also get some in your legs. Giraffe long neck, get that oxygen all the way through and out. We're going to work on our IT bands. I know. The IT band stands for incredibly tight. Oh, I'm kidding. Go ahead and bend that left knee, and you're going to take your right across and try and see if you can get your right foot flat. You want to lift up tall. You're going to feel it all throughout the right side, and you're going to rotate and look over that right shoulder. So you should be feeling it from really in the very center, you know, your glutes, your piriformis. That is going to work through. This also is a wonderful position to activate your vagus nerve, which creates that state, putting you into the rest and relax. Be sure you breathe when you do this part. Conscious breathing is very important. 99% of us breathe subconsciously. 99% of the time we're breathing subconsciously. Oh, that feels lovely. Now, facing forward, I want you to put pinkies on your right foot to the floor. So you bring it off the floor, and you're going to fold forward, really activating your IT band at this point. Come drop your head, and just allow the gravity to open and release. I celebrate Father's Day too because I was the mother and the father for many, many years. So I feel I get to engage in another celebration too of my wonderful children. Bring it back up and let's switch sides. Go ahead and bend that right knee, left over. Try and put that left foot flat if you can. If not, something to work towards. Pull that knee up and just view over that shoulder. Beautiful. I have a picture on my desk over here in the studio of Mark and I at the beach in front of one of the haystack rocks in Oregon. And I'm just looking at it right now, and it's a sunshine picture. And I'm thinking, doesn't that sound lovely, a sunny day at the beach? That wouldn't be today down there. All right, let's go ahead and put the pinky toes on that left foot to the floor. Nice deep breath. And folding forward. Hello, IT bands. How are you this morning? Oh, a little tight. Drop your head. And breathing. Just let that drop. Feel it into it. Sometimes it takes more than a moment for your muscles to just release. Breathe, flow, energy, focus. Focus that energy where you want that flow to go. Ah, beautiful. Go ahead and unfold yourself. Roll on down, bringing your knees to your chest. And give it just a little rotation, whatever feels good, releasing that low back. You can go around, you can go up and down, if that feels good. If that doesn't, then don't do it. You know, your body will tell you what. I always say, meet yourself where you're at, both mentally and physical, because it's always changing. So what I want you to do is take your knees are on your chest. I mean, you're going to go to the right, and your arms are going to go to the left. Together, you're clasping your hands together. Feel it all open up. Take a deep breath. Use that core. Bring yourself center. Knees are going to go to the left. Arms are going to go to the right. Come center. Put your feet flat on the floor. And your arms are clasped. Just bring them overhead. Now I want you to put your soles of your feet together, and you're going to do the butterfly, releasing. Just open, release. Oxygen flowing. Release that low back. Release your inner thighs. Can you feel your oxygen just going through your body? Feel your body getting a little bit lighter, more flexible. Go ahead and open up those arms, bring them back down by your side. Bring your knees together, and we're going to go ahead and go into a bridge. Feet are hip width apart. And I want you to think of digging your heels in Digging your heels will activate your leg muscles. Even if you're doing standing work, if you think about digging that supporting leg, heel in, pushing it down, what it does is it activates the muscles. It also helps stabilize the core. So I want you to put your toes up to the extent you can and get nice and relaxed. And you're going to start from the bottom of your spine, and we're going to slowly work up into a bridge. But by having your heels that way, so you feel that you've already activated your quads. You're going to push into it. You're feeling your glutes, right? And as you get further up, guess what? The core is engaged. You're feeling your hip flexors. And now it's all nice and tight, right? All the muscles in your legs are fully activated. If you put your feet down, you're going to find that they're less activated. Bring them back up. Take a deep breath and squeeze that booty now. You're going to put the whole context together and just really dig into those. Feel the activation. Can you just feel those, all your muscles in your legs working? I mean, you can even feel your calves. Oh, it's brilliant. And it looks like we're doing nothing. But not so. Deep breath. Slowly, we're going to put our vertebrae onto the floor. And now we're not quite there yet. Don't release. Really, can you feel that? Now put your feet down and you can just feel, that's energy. That's energy that we were using. And you feel it just, isn't that beautiful? You get all your muscles working and then it just releases ever so beautifully. And go ahead and stretch your legs out long. We're going to bring our right knee to our chest. We're going to take it across the body to the left with the right arm out. You're going to feel that all the way from your hip up through your shoulder blade into your shoulder, across through all of it. Get some oxygen going there. Bring it neutral. Then I want you to extend that leg. Here we are, little pesky hamstrings again. And just bring your leg towards your body. You know, you might be here. That's perfectly fine. Whatever works for your body is where you are today. And feel that nice flow. You're going to feel that tension in your hamstring. I've never met a client that didn't have a tight hamstring. Work in it right there. Yeah, you can feel it. It's beautiful. All the things. All the things. Take a deep breath. And I want you to take that right leg out to the side. And you're going to add not only the hamstring is still working, but you're going to add the inner thigh, which is your adductor muscle. And you're keeping your left hip anchored to the floor. Beautiful. And you're breathing. And actually, if you point your toes, particularly your non-working leg, that'll help activate those muscles too. You get it overall. Your whole body is working as a team. All these marvelous muscles that are connected. The fascia, which creates that energy flow throughout our system. Fascia is fascinating. That's what I always say. It's bring it on in. Bring that knee to your chest. Give it a nice hug. And then go ahead and release that leg. Bringing in your left knee to your chest and giving it a nice big hug. Pointing those toes. All 10 toes. You take that left across the body, looking to the left, opening up your hip, your shoulder blade, your back. Get that oxygen moving. Come back neutral. Go ahead and extend your leg. Oh, activating, feeling that hamstring. You want to point all 10 toes so you're activating both legs. Like I said, you just feel those hamstrings. Woohoo! Tight little critters. Take a deep breath, taking that out to the side while you keep your right hip anchored to the floor. Beautiful. Ah. Bring it neutral, bring it to your chest, give it a nice big hug, and bring the other knee up, fingertips behind your knees. Give me a little rotation up. And how is everyone doing? I want you to bend your right knee, bring your left around. We're going to do a stay, but I want you to think of activating. You're going to feel your hip flexor right there and your booty on the left side, but we're going to go over the right. And right here, take a deep breath and let that oxygen work through, let the gravity unfold. And you should be feeling the majority in your right booty. And also, like I said, right here, engaging that left side. How's that feeling? Pretty special. Inhale, no hands, use that core, all the way up. Now elongate it even further. Beautiful. Get that oxygen moving through. Inhale up. Exhale, no hands. Here we go. Let that head drop down. See if it just automatically opens up a little bit further. No hands, bring it on up. And let's switch it around. Engage here, feel this here. And then a nice inhale. And right over that left side, beautifully. Inhale. All right, I want you to sit comfortably, whatever that means for you. Depending how your hips feel, you can put your legs out, any direction, whatever. Just find a nice, comfortable space. We're going to do a little breathing. And today we're going to do, there are so many types of breathing. One type I haven't done with you is like the hyperventilating kind. That's a very different. I focus more on the relaxing, restorative, connecting your human breathing. Breathing's a whole nother thing. But today we're going to do 6 up, 6 out. Okay? Which means we're going to inhale through our nose for 6, extending our belly, hips, everything opens. So think of everything opening. Belly extending, opening, opening, opening. I even tilt my chin up some. Through the nose will be 6. And then we're going to go out through the mouth. And we're going to think of all of it just compressing and going all the way, and then a little bit more at the bottom so you can really exhale all of that oxygen out of your lungs. Normally we only go to about 70%, so you have all of that, I hate to say dead air, but you have a lot that hasn't been exhaled, because we're, by and large, as we move about this planet, we've become really shallow breathers, breathing the top 30 to 70% of our lungs. So follow along. I'll do a little bit together with you, and then if you want to close your eyes, you certainly can. I think Bo might come down for breathing. I don't know. Bo, you want to come breathe? Not sure. Yes, I breathe all the time, Mom. So let's go ahead and start expanding that Buddha belly. So it's breath through your nose. 6 counts up. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and close your eyes if you want to. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. At your own pace. 6 up. Two more patterns at your own pace. Come back to your normal breathing. Go ahead and open your eyes when you're ready. Take a nice deep breath. Rotate those shoulders back. Thank you for joining me for Start You Up. I am Gina Bieland, the founder, creator, and chief energy officer right here at Strength, Stretch, and Shine, where all things are flexibility, balance, and strength for your mind, your body, and your soul. Remember, the word for the week is beauty. Find beauty in your world. Take some time to journal about beauty. Just surround yourself with that which is beautiful to you. I hope you have a beautiful week, literally and figuratively. Keep your eyes open for the 5-day hip mobility challenge, which is around the corner. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button right there. Feel free to share this YouTube with everyone you know so that they have the opportunity to feel fitter, more flexible, and in their humans. Their breathing gets regulated, their energy gets regulated. If you want to become sit down, good boy. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to join our community, and if you want notices about when we go live, he'll bark. No, click the button. I don't know if it's here or here, but click the notification button. And until next week, I love you all, and be flexible.